Welcome to the jungle. I felt like that character I was doing wasn't enough, so I kind of wanted to take it over the top, and I was really into Marvel at the time, so Deathstroke was a big inspiration on the character, obviously the mask.
I'm going to call an ambulance, bud. And he's just like, is the camera still rolling? I'm like, fuck you.
I think DTW getting a ring changed them in any way.
Ooh. Good question.
We're hooking you up to a polygraph as we speak.
Sure. Be straightforward with you. Did it change VTW in a way? Yes, it changed them for the better because being in a ring is better than being in a trampoline.
Moonsaulting Bibles, dropping elbows, hitting floors. It was a very fun night, I should say. And that's where 16 was born.
If I have to pick one of my many dream matches that I'm not involved in, that would have been huge characters, huge gimmicks, going at it, and a fantastic match, a huge show. I mean, what more can you ask for?
Chase Bridges and Cam Jackson, I would give them both my all, my living all, like until I can't damn near walk. Holy hell!
Well, Mr. D'Lo Smith.
You know just who the hell we are. We don't care. We don't care whether we win or lose. You know, at a random pay-per-view. What we care about is winning and losing when it matters.
Yes.
And when Worlds Collide 2,
That's when it matters.
fucking matters.
Believe it or not, we're a big family, man. We're fucking brotherhood, man. We're gonna fight, but we have each other's backs. We have each other's backs.
He didn't want to lose to me because he didn't want the end of Walker to be at the hands of Everett Creek.
You know, going in, you know, I was nervous. You know, all the people, haven't wrestled in front of all the people, so you know, there was a lot of blood pumping, a lot of stress. You know, but it turned out wonderful, and you know, those guys I have a lot of respect for.
I showed up to the match freaking drunk, and I think it got more people behind it because at that time that's when I was getting that real heat.
These motherfuckers call, tell them I taxed this shit.
The wrestlers, they think that long automatically equals classic. And a lot of times it doesn't. Because if the fans feel satisfied with what they see, what's going to make them want to watch the next match?
There was a lot of tension during Crossover Crisis, and when that ended, the show started breaking apart, and Everett just wanted to like end it. And I was the one who said, no, let it keep going.
Guys, we got a problem. I'm like, what? Yeah, none of the guys can make it. What do you mean none of the guys can make it?
It was something that the world was so ready to see, and we were so ready to do. Now, tensions did run high. Tensions always run high. Let's be honest. But it was an enlightening moment.
The world will all know my name. The world will all say that God Jamal may just be one of the icons of backyard wrestling.
I really wanted people to feel how I was feeling. I wanted people to see that this is not the same big time Mike we saw at Best in the R2. This is not even the same big time Mike we saw at Christmas Chaos last time we saw it. This is an older, worn down, pretty much he's done. He doesn't have anything left. And the only reason he has not retired is because he can't live with himself to know, can I beat Rick Rios?
Everybody knows that I don't like people pointing their fingers at me, let alone put it in my fucking mouth.
Tony from Tiger Talks Wrestling.
Now, live from Muskegon, Michigan.
Subscribe or be infected.
Hi guys, welcome into Tiger Talks Wrestling. It's been a while. Been quite a while since I've been on here. So, I do have a few things that I wanted to mention today. Don't expect this video to be too terribly long, but we'll see how things go. Gunshot, good to see you in here. I know you're the only person in the comment section right now. Might be the only person watching for that matter at the moment, which is fine. I do already have an idea of who my next guest will be, as I probably mentioned back when I had Navon on. I'm just waiting for some things to get posted on YouTube before they do. Gonna give a little shout out to GLWA. That is the company that used to be NWF Adrenaline and BCW merged together. Became GLWA. If you guys didn't watch their first show, make sure you go back and watch it. Probably be putting the link in the descriptions later, but just a little shout out for them. They got some good action on there, and that's where my next guest will be coming from, more than likely. Besides that, there is a couple new shows that I'm going to be debuting here on Tiger Talks Wrestling in the near future. The first one is I've decided to purchase WWE's Loot Crate, I believe it's called. Thanks for the share on Twitter. And I'm going to do an unboxing series. I'll get that every couple months. The first one's supposed to be here in about a weekish. So be on the lookout for that. The first one I'll do live. After that, depending on how the live one does, I'll decide if I want to keep doing them live or if I'll record and then just upload them afterwards. That's a couple things that are on the horizon. Do want to mention, been very impressed with what I've been seeing from NUW, Newburgh Underground Wrestling, lately. They're the one constant when it comes to wrestling posted up on Twitter right now, or on Facebook right now. YouTube, at what I was going for. Looking at Twitter and Facebook at the moment. So, getting into there. Every Thursday night, they've been posting the last 4 weeks in a row, I believe now. And it's been some pretty good action that we've seen on there. So, yes, I know it's you, Gunshot. I mentioned that already. Hope you're doing good. I know you had some issues recently, so hope you're feeling fine. All right. So I had teased on Twitter. Did I have the outro yet? No? Yeah, I got it back. Okay. Of a new show coming. And now I'm here to reveal what that other new show will be. Myself, along with somebody else that I'm not going to reveal who he is, decided to come up with a game show here on Tiger Talks Wrestling. Glad to hear you're feeling much better. Very happy to hear that. So, for this game show, myself and a co-host, who nobody's going to guess who this guy is and will be very shocked, in my opinion, by who he is. We are going to be running this game show, and on it we'll have 3 contestants every week who will answer questions. We're going to be doing 3 rounds, and then if it comes down to it, we have a tiebreaker round in mind. We're just going to be asking wrestling-related questions, of course. 5 questions for each round. Other than the tiebreaker round, would only be 1 question more than likely. Or rapid-fire question, sorry, is what we decided for the tiebreaker round. The name of this game show is going to be World Wrestling Fanatics. So it's something that, like I said, myself and this co-host of mine have been working on a little bit. So how it's going to go, we'll have 3 people on for the first show, which we're looking to debut at this upcoming Saturday night, more likely around 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Whoever wins that episode will go on to compete against 2 more people on the next episode, the second episode. This Saturday night will be the debut, but we'll be doing the shows every Monday night, more than likely. And probably around this time, 6 or 6:30, somewhere around there, because Mondays work better for me. If anybody's interested that watches this now or later, just get a hold of me on Facebook or Twitter. You guys know all the information to get a hold of me from by now, at least should. And we'll get you onto the show. So as I mentioned, first 3 people will be on this Saturday. The winner will move on to face 2 new contestants, next week, or probably not the following Monday, but we'll give it a week beforehand, between. And then that'll go on for about 6 or 7 weeks. But also, one of the episodes that we're going to do is going to be called a Money in the Bank show. Now, for this episode, we're going to have 6 contestants on the show. And the winner will become the Money in the Bank holder. That person can swoop in at the end of any episode and challenge the winner. And that person gets one question. If they get it right, then the champ has a chance to come back and answer. If the Money in the Bank holder gets the question wrong, then the champ can get it right. He keeps his title. Otherwise, the Money in the Bank holder can get the championship, so as to speak, would get the win, and it would go on. Something we thought would be a little bit of fun, something different that's not really out there from in the community or anyways. So, what's at stake for the winner of this game show, you probably wonder? Well, whoever is the victor of the very last episode of the season, because if people enjoy it and we get enough interest, we might do more than one season, who knows? Then that person that wins will get to choose any t-shirt that they like from any website, and myself and this co-host will pay for that shirt to be sent to that individual. So it's a pretty good prize, in my opinion, for whoever wins this game show. We don't want to just do a game show and have nobody walk out with anything, but whoever the ultimate winner is will be getting that t-shirt of their choice. So now I was hoping to have a person on here who was going to be my co-host. Not getting a hold of that person very easily, so he might just have to wait and be revealed during the show on Saturday. Trust me, it'll be a very big surprise when you guys do see who this co-host is. It's not going to be like one of my co-hosts who I had at the beginning of Tiger Talks Wrestling, when I had a certain old man, Martini Charles Haroldson III, on here. No. It's not going to be him. This is going to be a fun show. I think you guys will enjoy who the co-host is. And I'm trying to stall to see if I can get a hold of him for a couple minutes here. If you got any questions, Gunshot, since you're the only person watching the show right now, feel free to ask them. I'll answer anything you might have a question about. And for anybody watching later, if you got any questions, send them to me on Twitter or Facebook. If you guys want to see anybody specific on Tiger Talks Wrestling here in the near future, let me know. I'll be more than happy to take them under consideration. Don't just say yourself, because that's just lame, in my opinion. No offense to people who do, but I probably ignore that more so than give it in consideration, if you will. Am I going to talk about Mark Williams' debut in NUW? Well, I have been, as mentioned, watching NUW, and I have been pretty impressed by what Mark Williams has done there. I mean, when you come in there and debut in a new company and you take out their champion first thing first, how can you not be impressed? He's looking to take the championship off of Shadow Grim at the upcoming show. Excuse me. So, Road to Gold 3 being their upcoming show, where Mark Williams will go one-on-one with Shadow Grim for the NUW Undisputed Championship. Ooh, well, that's a good question. Like I said, I can procrastinate and answer questions, so do a little Q&A here. What do I think was the best match at WrestleMania this year? I gotta look back and see what all matches were there. There was too many of them. I really enjoyed the main event, the Triple Threat Women's match. I don't think I'd say that was the best match of the show, but I thought it was a really, really good match. I was happy to see the women finally get the main event. Man, Man, so many good, very good matches. Kofi and Bryan had a great match. Shane McMahon and The Miz had an amazing Falls Count Anywhere match. Ooh. Put me on the spot here, though. I honestly, I felt AJ Styles and Randy Orton was the best match on the show. I'm a huge AJ Styles fan. I'm a Randy Orton fan as well. Not many people really claim to be, or want to be Randy Orton fans, but I'm a fan of both of those guys, and I thought they put on a tremendous match during WrestleMania. So I think that's the match I'd go with, was AJ and Randy Orton. That SmackDown Live Fatal 4-Way SmackDown Tag Team title match was awesome as well. So, I mean, the rotations that Cesaro got in that swing to Ricochet was off the charts. And there was many other big spots in that match as well. So, now you ask, what match am I most excited for Money in the Bank? Gunshot mentions he's most excited for Rollins versus Styles. Yeah, I think that would probably be my pick too. They haven't had a whole lot of matches, I guess we'll mention too much for this Sunday, but you know that match. We know KO versus Kofi, which I think is going to be very good. Kofi should get his revenge on KO taking it to Xavier Woods over the last few weeks. Of course, you got both Money in the Bank ladder matches. The women's one I'd be more excited about if somehow Sasha Banks ended up being in it, but there's still a couple other people in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match that I'm interested in seeing how they do. No offense, but I'm not a huge Dana Brooke fan, so. What other matches do we got? The men's Money in the Bank ladder match is interesting to me because I think it could go many ways. I think it'll be one of three people that probably will walk out with the Money in the Bank contract, though, in that match. That being either Drew McIntyre, Andrade, or I'd say actually four, because I could see Ricochet or Finn Balor getting it too. That one's a tough one to call. I believe you asked if I was a fan, is what you meant to say, of Riley Bates. I think he's a good guy. Have I watched a whole lot of his wrestling? Not really, but I get along well with Riley. Let me check. Let me check something else. I won't see your questions here for a second. Go to the page on here, and then I'll see your questions if you ask any other questions on there. You might hear a little echo in the background or rehear me saying some stuff because of. Then I'll see your questions if you ask any other questions on there. There we go. You're gonna hear some music in the background now too, because of what I'm checking. All right. Well, if this is what we're going to get is just one person watching at 6 o'clock on a Monday afternoon, I might have to rethink what time I do this show. It might be at 7 o'clock or who knows what time. But Mondays do work best for me. Mondays are, because that's the day I've got off from work. Why that works best for me. Who do I think is better, Mikey Nitro or the Dark Side? That's a tough question, but I'll go with the Dark Side. And to clarify, it's not Mikey Nitro anymore. It's Mikey Blackheart. But, yeah, I don't want to pause you. I wanted that muted. What I wanted. There we go. So, it didn't really show me a time. I was hoping it would show me a time that he was on. Okay. Now I can see that again. Oh, I can't forget. Yeah, he did change his name. We were talking about Money in the Bank. Can't forget about the 2 matches that Becky Lynch is involved in. And honestly, I'm a little more interested in seeing the Raw Women's Championship match than I am the SmackDown Women's Championship match, because we've seen Charlotte versus Becky so many times over the last year that I'm sick of seeing Charlotte versus Becky, honestly. And I'm interested in seeing how Lacey Evans does in the match against Becky Lynch. She's done pretty well in their brawls, so that's another match I'm looking forward to. Hey, we got a second like on the video. Perhaps there's somebody else that's watching. All right. So we're going to go just a few minutes longer here. I'll do a recap of the reveal before I go out. Go figure. Well, welcome in, H2. You kind of already knew. It was you all along. Kind of already knew what I was revealing. I told you about it on Facebook the other day, about the game show that will be coming. All right. Get that out of there. Hey. Gunshot says, boo, I hate Charlotte, please. She needs to retire. No, I don't agree with that. I don't agree Charlotte needs to retire. But yes, H2, you got the inside scoop, just like I've gotten from other people. I'm not revealing that, though. I've been trying to get a hold of him, and he was supposed to pop up in here, but he's going to reveal himself. And if he doesn't pop up in here today, since I haven't been able to get a hold of him yet, then you'll just have to wait and see on Saturday when we debut the show. I know, right? But yes, to clarify, if I didn't, I'll go a little more in depth as to what it is. World Wrestling Fanatics is going to be the name of the game show. The first round is going to be WWE related questions. It's going to be 5 questions for 3 rounds during the show. And first round, as I said, will be WWE questions. What, you're booked on Saturday? Saturday evening around 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll tell you somewhere else then, perhaps. But not here. Because I want people to be intrigued and watch the show. But yeah, the first round will be WWE/F questions. It'll be questions from back in the day. Gunshot wants to know why in the hell are they bringing Goldberg back? He is old. Well, Saudi Arabia, I'm sure, is the one that wanted him back, and they're going Goldberg versus The Undertaker at that show, apparently, too. So I would have rather seen that many, many moons ago instead of now, but you like Goldberg better? Yeah. It's interesting. Well, you have fun kicking people in the mouth on Saturday, H2. Just like you'll be doing on Sunday. Kicking a certain tall guy in the mouth, anyway. There's another part of my little plug for GLWA. First round of questions will be, as I mentioned, WWE/F questions related. Second round will be more like a WCW, ECW round. And then the third round will be YouTube wrestling related. And then tiebreaker, well, like I said, you'll just have to wait and see what the tiebreaker ones, if needed, end up being. There's going to be a rapid fire type round. And then the championship round will be 1-on-1, whoever the top two are. Good friend Tony sitting third row. We'll see what row, but I'll be sitting watching. Watching you take that title off of Father Time. And maybe, hopefully, seeing Jason Page bring home some gold. But we'll see. Yes, Gunshot, I did know that a wrestler passed away recently in a match. Was it the same spot? I was thinking I sat up a row this last show. Could be. I don't know. I might surprise you on Sunday. Who knows? Yeah, I feel sympathies out, of course, to Silver King's family, all his loved ones, and to Juventud Guerrera, because that's who he was competing in the ring against when it happened. So, but yeah, I knew all about that. Seen about it online. Check one more time. See, yeah, no, still nothing. Okay. You could be right. All right. Thanks for jumping in for a moment, H2. Good seeing you in here. Yes, rest in peace, Silver King. All right. So again, I just mentioned the rounds, how they'd go. The championship round will be 1-on-1, whoever has the 2 most points. And the winner goes on to the next show to face 2 new competitors. That'll keep happening every week. And then the final winner gets that t-shirt of their choice. I've talked to several people from the community, YouTube wrestling community, that appear to be interested in being on the show. Just got to get their days and times all set. Welcome into the show, Riley. Good to see you. Since you're late to come in, and as was H2, who came in briefly. Gunshot says, I'll be right back. Going to go turn this air conditioning on because it's hot over here. Well, it's not hot here in Michigan. It's kind of a chilly day in Michigan today. Not too cold, but the wind's a little chilly. So the main news for this show, for anybody tuning in late, Riley, just picking on you, man, is that I've got a new game show that I'm going to be debuting here. We're hoping to do this upcoming Saturday, as long as things pan out right. A game show where I will be joined by a co-host, somebody who I don't think anybody will see coming. Y'all be surprised by it. I was hoping to have him on here today to reveal who he was, but he's a no-show, so you'll have to wait till Saturday. Quite a surprise. It won't be anybody like who my co-host was at the beginning of Tiger Talks Wrestling. Martini Charles Harrison III. It won't be him or anybody like that, but it will be somebody who will make this show very fun. World Wrestling Fanatics, the name of the game show. 3 rounds, 5 questions each round. 3 different competitors on the show. We have a tiebreaker round in case there's ties for anybody. Then a championship round. Whoever wins this first show will go on to compete against 2 new competitors on the next show. And that'll keep going for about 6-7 weeks. 1 week, we'll be doing a Money in the Bank episode where we'll have 6 contestants, and the winner of the show will become the Money in the Bank holder. Now, that winner can then choose any time. This might be the second show that we do because of what's happening with it. That winner will get to choose any time where they can come in at the end of a show, challenge a champion, the winner, and then depending on whoever gets the most questions right, pretty much, will be the winner of that challenge. And then if it's a Money in the Bank winner, they will become the new champion. If the champion wins, they will continue on. whoever is the champion at the end of this season will get to choose a t-shirt of their choice from any website that myself and this co-host will pick. Will pay, rather, not pick, will pay for to have delivered to that winner. So, it'll be a lot of fun. No, Riley, it's not him. No chance in hell. So it won't be the best day of your life. Sorry. You'll just have to wait and see who it is on Saturday, but it's definitely not him. Okay. Besides that, I also mentioned I got another new show that'll be bi-monthly. I have signed up for WWE. I believe it was Loot Crate that I signed up for. It's something like it if it's not Loot Crate, where I'll be getting a box every 2 months, and starting within the next week, it sounds like it's the first box I should be getting. I'm going to do an unboxing series here on Tiger Talks Wrestling as well of those. So you guys will see what I get every other month, rather. And then it's been a while, but we will be having guests on the show again here in the near future. Just been waiting for some things to be uploaded before I get to the next guest that I have in mind. And if you guys have anybody that you want to see on here ever, just message me on Twitter, message me on Facebook, message me here on the video. Do whatever to get a hold of me. If you think somebody really, really deserves to be on, if they're busy, if they've got a lot of content out there, or have newer content out there, then let me know and I'll see what I can do to bring them on. Also, if you're interested in being on the show, you just missed the recap. That's all you missed, Gunshot. You've already heard everything that I mentioned. If you're interested in being on this game show, message me on Twitter, message me on Facebook, whichever is easier for you, or Instagram even. You know I'm on there. Message me wherever, and we can get you perhaps involved on this show. We're looking at probably around 15. I'm thinking 6 weeks is going to be the main show. So we got 2 new competitors every week, winner. 3 competitors for the first week. About 20 people that we want on the show altogether for the first season at least, if possible. So we're hoping to get that many people interested in it. This is a new concept. It's something I don't recall ever really seeing on YouTube throughout this community anyways. I just think it'll be something fun. And I'm hoping that this video revealing this will get out there to a bunch of people. Hey, maybe we get some older guys back that haven't been seen in a long time that would be interested in something like this. I know I'm going to be posting this video up on Twitter. I'm going to be posting it, sending it to a few people, and see what we can get going. So if you have any other questions about the reveals or anything in general, go ahead and ask me. Otherwise, this video is going to be done here soon, since my co-host is still a no-show at the moment. Trying getting a hold of him and he flaked on me. Oh, doesn't show that she's seen that either. Okay. Riley says Kurt Adams, he has some amazing wrestling stories and he's a cool dude. He also has a good story about him wrestling. So yeah, if you get Kurt Adams on an interview, it'd be cool. You might have to message me on Twitter about him. Send me some stuff because I'm not exactly sure who he is. I know I've been getting into a little bit more in-depth stuff, catching up with some newer wrestling too. So I did watch the season finale of the new ESW where Wicked J was from, and our sister as well. And I was pretty impressed by their show and looking forward to their new season coming out here in August, I believe, is when they said. So but again, to clarify, for the rounds, when we do the questions, when we do have this game show going, It'll be round 1 will be WWF/WWE related. The second round will be WCW and ECW related. Third round will be YouTube wrestling related. And then a tiebreaker round, if needed, will be something that you guys will just have to watch and see what it is. So we got something in mind. It's going to be rapid fire questions pretty much for it. And then the winner, the championship round, will be one-on-one. Whoever the top 2 point getters are will face each other to see who the champion for that week will be. So we might have a few kinks that my co-host and I might have to get situated between now and Saturday, but we'll get things figured out. And heck, maybe even, if nothing else, I might have this co-host just pop up somewhere this week and reveal himself. Maybe not on this channel, but maybe on his own. We'll see. I haven't seen Endgame. Probably won't see it until who knows when. But not that I'm not a fan, because I am a fan of the Avengers movies. I haven't really seen a whole lot of them, but I am a fan. I just don't go to the theaters, so they can be expensive. All right. I could reveal to you who the first 3 lined up guests are for this, contestants are, I should say, for this show. As long as things don't fall through, it's looking like we've got Busta Boy, Dale Blackwell, and let me double check, make sure I got it right. Yes, Brandon Castelli. Those are the 3 men that are lined up currently, as long as things don't fall through, for this first episode. Perhaps this upcoming Saturday is when we're planning on doing it at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Alright. So if you guys, a couple people that are in the comment section, don't have anything else, that's pretty much it. And like I said, if you want to be part of the show, just message me, and we'll see what we can get lined up. This is mainly going to be a Monday evening show, 6:30, 7, something like that. I don't expect the shows to be very long, half hour, hour tops. We don't want anything past that, really. And we just want to have fun. That's what this co-host and I had in mind, was to have fun doing something different. So we don't plan on any controversy or anything like that happening. We just want to have a fun-ass time and make things interesting. Do something different, if you will. Now, make sure I got that on there how I want it. Okay, so I don't want you playing that, though. Stupid thing. There we go. So yeah, I don't want to hide chat. I want to hide that. There we go. Thank you to Gunshot and Riley Bates and H2 for popping in. Fun-ass times are always fun. Yeah, usually. Yes, you can hit me up on Twitter, hit me up on Facebook, whichever, Instagram, anywhere that you want to. I'm easy to get a hold of, y'all. Everybody that watches this should know by now where to catch me at. So I'm not going to plug everything. Besides that, if you guys want to repost this video after it's up, try to get more eyes on it for your followers or anybody that's in companies that you're with. Like I said, I'll be posting it and trying to get some other people involved and interested in this show, hopefully. Yes, be on the lookout as we plan to debut, rather. You're welcome, Tony. Anytime. Thank you. See you guys. Hashtag fourth wall broken. Okay, can say so, Riley. We look to debut World Wrestling Fanatics this upcoming Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. If anything changes, I'll let you guys know. Other than that, This has been, for the first time, quite a while. Quite some time indeed. This has been Tiger Talks Wrestling. We're out of here, guys.